So typically Disney investors calls, you get things that are like, hey, we're working on this film or this TV series. But now Disney has decided to look, the investors call are going to be for the investors. And it's only like the financials. We don't care about announcing or teasing anything because we got that for our trade shows now, right? Like, their presentations and all that, which I do appreciate. So the investors call came and went. And the only big piece of news we got at it is like, and I don't think anybody really expected anything else, but Bob Chapek, the guy, CEO of Disney, confirmed that if you look at their big heads of all their big studios, Marvel Studios, Lucasfilms, whatever else, they have all recently re-signed or negotiated a brand new extensive contracts to stay on in their same position. So Kevin Feige, he's not going anywhere. Kathleen Kennedy, she's not going anywhere. Other people like Brad Winderbaum, who's been taking over Marvel TV, Marvel Studios TV and such, not going anywhere. Essentially what he said is, you guys were afraid of me changing things up and cutting costs. And we even saw going into this investors call, people were trying to say they're going to sell off their stock if he's not removed or if he changes too much. He just came out and said, I'm not going to do anything. We're just going to operate the same way we have because it's worked. So, I mean, any surprise here? Any surprise at all?
Not really, no. I didn't expect anyone to leave, but I assume with how old Paycheck has been operating and how he operates, and especially the whole controversy with
being cheap,
like ScarJo and all that.
Yeah.
I imagine these people got a bit more what they want. I reckon is a couple of zeros on the end of everything and a bit more security in how they want to operate.
100%.
Whether I also imagine to some extent, I say some extent, the day and date, like Premiere Access stuff's probably completely dead now.
Yeah,
I reckon I can see that being a part of it, which for me is unfortunate. I think that should have been handled a lot better than it was.
Well, it's really weird because at first they were doing it, and now it's just this will have a theatrical release. This won't, and it's really, really like odd, especially for their animated stuff.
Yeah,
mainly Pixar.
I don't know what they have against
Pixar. They were signed or not. I assume the head of Pixar is still staying.
I would assume. I mean, no matter what, at the end of the day, Disney was probably like, look, what happened was nobody could have predicted that. So we had to change rapidly and huge shifts were made. But in the end, they paid off because we've seen the numbers for some of those things that went to streaming for Disney. I mean, those things were huge. So I would assume everybody pretty much stayed. I have already seen people saying, and this was a given, this was going to happen. It's like, well, Kathleen Kennedy re-signed now, but I guarantee she's leaving the next time. Bro, she's close to 70 years old. Of course she's going to be gone in 3 to 5 years. Like, come on. Like, and that's the thing. Some of these people are going to literally end their jobs and careers here. Like, that's how they're doing it. They're kind of looking at everything like that. I assume this is just me taking a stab at it, but Kevin Feige probably is going to have more creative over greenlighting more things. Just, it
wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it's their biggest money, draw. It's Marvel. Like, what else? What are you going to do? Tell them no? Like, oh no, Feige, you can't have an extra $200 million to produce 4 Disney Plus shows. We're going to give that to Tomorrowland 2. No.
I think this is the longest Chapek's actually looked at anything he's ever done.
Legit though.
He's actually, instead of looking in 5 months' time, he's looked in 5 years' time.
Actually, that's a good way to put it, though. That's a good
He's
way
put
to
his
put it.
glasses on for once. He's not
Oh.
going to be short-sighted.
I'd like to also assume in this deal, Kevin Feige probably was like, hey, let me do my Star Wars thing. Hopes of that.
I mean, I assume that was always going to happen anyway.
Same. Yeah.
Though we've heard nothing about that since.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Well, Star Wars, I mean, look.
I say it's in line with everything else, Star Wars.
Apparently this year we're getting Endor Season 1, and they're going to start shooting Season 2. Dude,
Endor or Andor?
Andor? Is that what it is? With an A?
It's Andor, yeah.
Yeah. Like, bro, that was the first series they announced along with The Mandalorian. What?
Yeah.
What is happening?
But now we're getting 2 seasons of it.
Yeah, and the first season sounds like it's 12 episodes as it is. Like, what is this? Why?
I'm fully convinced they've cut the season into 2.
I could see that, yeah.
It's like, hey, we couldn't finish this in the pandemic because
Yeah.
we should have started earlier. Let's just do the 6, put out the 6 we have, and then we can do the 6 later on.
Yeah. Well, guess we'll find out soon. So look, everything's staying the same at Disney. That's kind of the take